Hi guys! In my last video I talked about this new Blu-ray release of Star Wars and I said that because I already have all the discs in this one I wasn't going to buy the new one. Uh, I will just shortly show you because I actually found out that the American version of this box set is a little different because it has the discs in like paper sleeves, but the European one has like proper plastic thingies for them. So we have all the discs, the bonus stuff. It's all in here like that. So I have no need for the new release except for the box. And as I already said in the last video, I bought this instead. One thing I didn't mention in the last video was how heavy this was. It's really heavy, which is really cool too. Anyway, today I want to talk about another recent Star Wars release, which I also decided not to buy, and that's the Star Wars Steelbooks. Now, there are several reasons I decided not to buy those. The first reason is the same as why I don't want to dish out for the new box set. And that is the fact that they are the same special edition discs, of course, which I already have and I will never watch. Another reason was that, at least in my country, when they first started selling these, they were only selling them as one set for like 150 bucks. So not only would I have to rebuy the special editions, but the prequels as well. Now, the original trilogy are movies that I love, so I'm willing to pay good money for a nice collector's edition of them, even if I will likely never watch the actual media in that set. Case in point. But I sure as hell am not buying an expensive collector's edition for movies I don't even like. So another problem I had with these steelbooks was the cover art. Not only I don't really like the images themselves, I mean they're fine, but they could be better. But if you look at these steelbooks as a set, it makes no sense. I mean, why do all of them have villains on them except for episode 2? I mean, as a set, this would make much more sense, right? But still, all of them have villains on them now, but most also have specific important characters from their movies, except for Empire, which has like a generic stormtrooper. So I know I did the same thing with my despecialized covers. See Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and the stormtrooper. But that was a bit different because I was going for those eye reflections here, which would have been impossible to do with the Emperor, who would have been the obvious choice for Return of the Jedi. But I also think that when you have such inconsistency within a set of 6, it's more jarring than a set of 3. So I think that to keep it a consistent set, this would have been even better. But I actually think the consistency could still be improved and have the leading villain of each movie on the front cover. So my personal favorite is this. Not only are all the characters now the lead villains of their movies, but there is now the added bonus of having both Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing on those covers, which is pretty awesome. Well, anyway, those were my reasons for not buying the steelbooks. And then I went to my go-to website for buying Blu-rays, filmarena.cz. It's a Czech website, so probably of no use to you. or most of you. But anyway, I found out that they were now selling them separately, and also on the site they showed various photos of the Steelbooks, including their backside. And so here they are. Right, so here we have the Steelbooks of the original trilogy. Now, as I said, the reason or what made me buy them were actually the backsides. The backsides are simply gorgeous with the original poster art. Okay, I have to have them on display backwards, of course, but I found this nice place for them, so it looks pretty cool. There are actually some nice images inside the Steelbooks. And the discs, of course, are identical, but maybe to the previous releases. But maybe one day I will sell them on eBay and replace them in the Steelbooks with some nice pen preservation. Okay, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you bought the new box set or the Steelbooks, and what characters would you like to see on the front of the Steelbooks if you could choose. And may the Schwartz be with you!